In this episode, you're going to learn how to grow your safety consulting business. Most safety consultants are stuck waiting on referrals. They assume that the industry doesn't respond to content, or they think the industry is too technical, or it's too regulated, or that it's too reliant on being on site to demonstrate things. Well, that's what's holding them back. The truth is that safety leaders right now are online searching for answers. The consultants who show up with clarity and with answers are the ones that are getting clients. In this episode, I'll show you how to grow your safety consulting business by documenting your expertise, teaching what other people overlook, and building trust with them before you even have a conversation with them. By the end of this episode, you'll know how to reach better clients, travel less, and stop competing on price just by showing up differently online. Let's dive right in. Let's address a few misconceptions. Number one, safety consulting only grows through referrals or word of mouth. For now, I'll just say that that is not true, and by the end of this episode, you'll see exactly why. Myth number two, you have to physically be on site to demonstrate value. The purpose of this video is not to say you should not go on site. My point is to share that that's just not the only way. And a lot of times you can demonstrate the value of what you do in video, and they'll be more likely to bring you on site if that's what you offer. Myth number three, content doesn't work for safety. It's too technical or too regulated. The more technical and the more regulated something is, the better content can work online, and you'll understand why. I'll explain it really quick this way. When anyone goes to Google, YouTube, or ChatGPT and they're typing in questions, the more specific they are, the more helpful it is for you and I. When company leadership is searching for safety, the more details they put in there, the more you know about them, and the more specific you can be in your response. So it allows you a path to be the person that they find. To say that another way, it basically gives us a path so that you can be the go-to authority on YouTube, on Google, and on these LLMs like ChatGPT. Any type of advertising that you've seen professionals or other consultants, whether in the safety industry or not, what they typically do is they'll pay for ads and send them to a promo video. There's a much better way. There's a two-step approach where you can build a relationship first. So if you build a relationship, they trust you, and then they watch a promo video, they actually don't feel like they're being sold to. They know who you are, they trust you, they want to work with you, then they learn about your programs. So when you're having a conversation with them, that conversation is drastically different. It's like a referral. Now, the entire marketing industry is changing right now. It's changing in a huge way. People that do pay-per-click advertising, people that do search engine optimization, their businesses are having to be rewritten because of the advancement of tools like ChatGPT. I went to a conference just the other day where there were 12 talks on this exact topic. Different marketing companies trying to figure out, how do we adapt? How do we shift to this changing market? The answer is video, and the answer is YouTube. So research has been done on ChatGPT and what are the top websites that it references or that it recommends. Number one is Amazon.com, so a lot of people are getting reference to a product or something. Reference number two is Wikipedia. So ChatGPT is recommending Wikipedia. Guess what number three is? Number three is YouTube. YouTube is amazing because the path that I'm going to show you will help get your videos ranked at the top of YouTube search. The same video will rank at the top of Google search, and it'll rank in ChatGPT. We're getting views on YouTube because of searches like this on ChatGPT. So whether people are going to Google, YouTube, or they're asking detailed questions about safety in ChatGPT, we want you to be the expert that they find. When you're making these videos to answer their questions, you don't need to talk about yourself. You don't need to mention your name. They'll see that on the YouTube channel. You don't need to mention your credentials, your credibility. In the beginning, they're in a what's in it for me mindset. They have this question about safety and they're typing it in. So all you need to do is just give them that answer. Focus on them. Start out the video saying, this is what we're talking about. We're going to answer this question. And then give them a little bit of table of contents of what you're going to be talking about in that 10-minute episode, just so they know the value. Say, I'm going to be sharing this, I'm going to be sharing that. And by the end of the episode, you'll be able to understand blank. Say it in a way that creates curiosity, but doesn't give away the answers. If you do that, you focus on them and giving them value, and don't worry about yourself, they will be at ease. They will love the content, they'll find real value in it, and they will build this relationship of trust with you. Now, I don't want your content to be delivered in the form of a presentation, something that you might speak from the stage to a large audience. I want you to imagine, when you're recording this video, imagine that it's a Zoom call and you're just having a one-on-one chat with somebody. They asked you a question, and so now you're just responding. You're having a conversation with them, because when they watch the video, it's like they're making eye contact with you. And if you use your bad grammar, and if you pause to look up and find the right word and then come back to them, they'll feel like they're having that conversation. You also don't just want to share the checklist information that everyone else shares. Share your opinions, share your biases, share stories that illustrate the success. So you're not really talking about your track record or your credentials, but as you share a story about some situation and what you recommended or how you guided somebody through, or a business that needed help with their safety and what you did to help them, some story that guides them along, they will learn from that, and they'll see your role and how you could potentially help them with the same thing. If businesses are looking for help with safety and they're just shopping around, price might be something that they're going to consider. Like, oh, this company charges this, but this company or this person charges that. So instead of going down that path, you're just giving them value. You're becoming somebody that they trust, and you won't have to compete on price. Somebody else might charge a lower price, but they don't trust them. How do I reach more companies that actually care about safety? That's the magic of this. Instead of trying to pick and choose, oh, should I market myself to this company or to that company? How do I know if this is something that's important to them? These people that are interested, they're going to these search engines and they're typing in questions about safety, so you know that they're interested in the topic, and those are the people finding your videos, and those are the people reaching out to have conversations with you. Now, when you hear me talk about YouTube, you might have seen a lot of videos that go viral and think that that's ideal. That, man, if I can make a video that goes viral, that gets millions of views, that would really grow my safety consulting business. That is not the truth. You actually don't want your videos to go viral. When it goes viral, your video is being seen mostly because it's entertaining, and it's not being seen by these people who want to implement safety in their business. So instead of your videos having a higher quantity of views, you want a higher quality of views. You want videos that attract the right people. So that's the next thing I really want you to learn. I've created another video. It's called Why Viral Videos Might Be Hurting Your Business. Definitely go watch that video next. This will be the next step in your journey of growing your safety consulting business. So go watch that video now.